welcome back. You want to do this one?
Go ahead.
I'll
You
let
already
you.
started.
Oh,
You're
okay.
babbling.
That's what I do best. Babble, babble. You want to put some nuts in my
Sarah
mouth?
Bing is with. I'm gonna shut you. I'm gonna shut you down.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you get started.
Sarah Bing is here from representing North Ark College, and she is here to talk about, amongst other things, probably community education.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
you are the go-to, no-to person, and I have you recently utilized poor Sarah a lot via text message and phone call because trying to get my son signed up for college classes. Anyway, but you're just a wealth of information, and here you are to talk about community education, so fill us in.
Yeah, well, so my position actually encompasses two things. It encompasses community education, but also concurrent education, so those high school students that are taking that dual enrollment. So, but specifically today, I'm here to talk about community ed, which Dan just mentioned is a position that Amy Bell had, and then Amy Bell left the area, and so I have stepped into that, and we've just released our fall schedule. Actually just had our first class is underway, and so I'm here to talk about all the different offerings that we're going to offer between now and December.
Okay.
So, maybe not list them all, but...
Well, highlight some. How about that?
Yeah. So I'm just so excited about this one because I've never done it before, but just some of the things that we are bringing back. So one of, popular classes are Excel, Word. We're bringing a new one in called Office Basics to just learn the basics of Office. So if you just need to get some, your feet on the ground there, we're going to offer that. But also learning to use a computer. So just the very basics, from turning it on, the very basics that you need to know. We'll do that one, levels 1 and 2. Grant writing. So anybody who's looking to write some grants, we've got some grant writing classes to give you.
That's a huge thing and a huge undertaking when you go to try and write a grant.
Oh, yeah.
And not have any
And so many nonprofit organizations don't have one, and they're lost when they have to find sources of money.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
this would help them.
Yes. So we've got some classes. We've got a basic class, but then there's 4 advanced. If we've got enough interest, we'll do 4 steps in an advanced for those. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I'm going to forget something. But so we're bringing in, new for this time, we're going to do a prep cooking for kids and a prep cooking for family
that would be
class.
Great. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yay.
So prep cooking for kids is going to focus on, getting breakfast ready, and stuff so that in the mornings you're not running around like a crazy woman, which you are, but not having time. And then prep cooking for the family is all about like crock pot meals. So putting those together, doing them on a weekend, getting all that stuff together, throwing them in the freezer, and then just pulling them out.
Huge. It's a huge time saver.
Absolutely.
And money saver, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And in the prep cooking for families, you'll actually walk away with a meal. So that's a part of the cost is you'll actually get to walk away with that. We are doing some classes on stargazing. So if you want to learn about what all the constellations are that will be during this season, we'll be doing stargazing. We'll be doing...
Is that a night class?
It is a night class.
So there'll be some outside participation?
Yeah, so they meet...
Have a telescope and the whole thing?
At the college the first time, and then they go to Whispering Pines Observatory from that point forward.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's down the road from my house.
Yeah.
He has 3 or 4 of those observatory domes in his backyard.
Yes,
Cool.
and so Tuck Campbell is the one who is that instructor, and so that's where they'll go for the remainder of that, which should be absolutely
Very nice. Okay, good.
awesome. We will be doing a new one is Journaling to the Self. So it's a course that's, sometimes getting all the stuff that happens to you in the day out is hard. And, how do you handle those things? And so all about journaling and how to go through that process. So I'm really excited about that one. That one will come up pretty soon. We're doing, the one that just started was Israel in the Middle East by Don West. And so he's covering that historically, biblically, and then also currently. In addition to all those, we're also doing Buffalo River classes. We entered the partnership last year with the Buffalo National River. We saw some of those classes happen this past summer term, which were really good. We're going to do a Hiking the Buffalo. We're going to just do a basics of hiking, which you need to know. We're actually going to do that on our center campus. And then we're doing 2 guided hikes. One will go to Hemden Hollow, and one will go to Big Bluff. And so we'll do...
Oh, goodness. Those are experienced hiking trails.
So we looked at some of the other ones, and, who knows where I'll go next with those.
Okay.
Tom Burrows does a lot of our training. So our basic wilderness first aid, our wilderness first responder, EMT upgrades,
Okay,
those type of
yeah.
things. He does those for us, and some of those are just one day, some of those are a weekend. Those all happen at our Steel Creek facility. The biggest
Okay.
one is the wilderness first responder. It's a 9-day intensive course. It is the most expensive one on my schedule. It's at $495.
Okay.
But every student who went through it this summer came back and said it was the most valuable course they've ever taken.
Nice.
And
Good.
worth every single penny and probably more. So
Okay.
we're really excited that Tom is going to do those with us again this year. So just tons of different things that we've got going on. And I'm always open if there's other things that we aren't covering, things that are a need
Sure.
within our community.
And that's how
we can put 'em
people
together.
introduce classes, because they know that there's a need, and they say, hey, I know someone, or I'm an expert in that area, and they get a hold of you, right? Is that how that
Absolutely.
works?
And some of those type of things is the disc golf. So North Ark has a disc golf
Right.
course, but not a lot of people know what it is. And so
Right.
we've got a guy who'll teach you how to play disc golf, even things like yoga and things like that. So when community members
Okay.
come to us and say, hey, we'd really like information. I don't want to need a full course on it. I just want some information.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Photography is a huge one for us always. So Crystal Earl will be teaching basic, intermediate, and advanced again this year. Eli Vega is out of Eureka Springs, and he's going to be teaching 2 classes for us. One of them is creating an artistic eye, and the other one is how to make money with your photography in your spare time.
Nice.
So both of those classes I think will be
Which
good, too.
photography has just kind of blossomed a lot here locally. I mean, I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of people that, they're doing that on the side or making that their full.
Yeah. We had one
Source
this
of
summer
income.
that, and in a conversation, that she had taken some of our classes and wanted to make it to be able to make money. And I said,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
there's this class. She took it, and it gave her the encouragement she needed to be able to
To
finally
start her own
step out and
business,
start
yeah.
on her own.
Oh,
So
that's
Now,
nice.
all
Good
these
stuff.
classes have a fee associated with them, and to find out more about that, how would our viewers?
Absolutely.
be able to find-
So not all classes actually do
Oh, okay.
have a fee.
Okay.
Some of them are free. We've got a fiddling for youth class that Jim Christensen teaches. That one's free.
Okay.
Tom Crone is going to teach birds, bees, and butterflies how to create a nature-friendly yard.
Okay.
That one is free, so every one of them is a
Okay.
little bit different.
I gotcha.
They can go on our website, so www.northark.edu/CE for Community Education. That will take you to the website that shows them all. They can also call our office, 391-3100, and
Okay.
we'll be happy to talk to them about the courses, talk
Okay.
to them about the cost, days, times, and everything else like that.
All right.
Wow.
Sounds real good.
Now,
Good
sometimes
plan.
in the past there's been a flyer. Is that also going to happen?
So this year we didn't do the flyer.
Okay,
We've sent
okay.
out postcards so that people
Okay.
know that it is there. We've
Okay.
ran some ads in the newspaper and also on the radio.
Okay.
But now if somebody is out there and they don't have internet access and that's the only way they can get the information, call us. We'll mail
Right,
you
right.
A version
Okay.
of that.
Okay,
But this
okay.
year we
You're-
decided,
Okay.
You're moving over to the social
The
end of
elec-
it, where people will tell people.
Technical.
yes. Well, and part of that is we did a survey and we asked people, like, how are you finding out about the classes? Word of mouth was huge for us.
Sure,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And social media was also huge for some of
that's
those
probably kind of
classes.
obsolete to have a handheld.
So we're going to experiment, and if my numbers go drastically down this semester, it'll
Well,
come back.
Probably
but-
a big percentage was from the 726 show. I would
Oh,
assume.
don't you know?
Oh, I'm sure. If we were able to put those numbers together, you bet. I'm sure.
All right. Sarah, thank
your
you
own
so
horn,
much for.
man.
Well, absolutely. If it's my horn and it's the only horn that I'll be tooting,
You're the only one tooting it
I'm
too.
the only one tooting it. There you go. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it very
Thank
much.
you.
You want more information about that? Sarah's number and information and contact information will be at the end of the show, so look for that. Thanks so much for all the guests that have been here, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, sorry. Grab a hold of that. There
Thank
you go.
you,
That's how we
Dan.
do it now.
Oh,
From
I'm
now on.
trying to hurt
This is
you.
our
I wanna hurt him
goodbye
just a little.
grip. You want to hurt me?
No, bit.
Well,
You just
I don't
wait.
want
I'll,
people to-
I'll
I
trip
don't want-
you
I
tonight
don't want-
while we're trying to drag around a dead body.
Okay. We're not doing that.
No more than
singing.
that.
We're not doing
Oh.
that tonight.
Okay.
Thanks so much for joining us. And if you'd like to be a part of what we do here on the show, you can submit yourself or your event to our website. You can give us a call here at 870-741-4891 or go to our website at hometowntv.net or Facebook page Hometown Television.
Anything else?
Right there. That's it.
All right.
Thanks a lot, and we'll see you again next time.